today I'm back with another video, and today's video will be a video of me dyeing my hair red. Yes. But before we get into the video, I just want to say, y'all, this is definitely my recording area now. So this is the designated recording area. I'm very proud with this decision of mine. But yeah, this is the spot. I like it. It gives you guys a nice view of me. I'm well elevated. My hands are still free. I ain't sitting in no awkward position. So this is definitely the spot. I may need to get a chair with a backrest because, honey, I be wanting to sit back. But yeah. So if y'all like my spot like I like my spot, please like this video right now. Comment down below if y'all like this spot or y'all think I should change it up. Or you know what? Better yet, don't tell me if I should change it up because this is the spot. But better yet, tell me what I should like do in my lash room. This is my lash room. So tell me like some, I don't know, some design, some life I could give this room because it definitely needs some life. It's very much giving empty. Very, very empty. So yeah, drop some styles or some home decor ideas down below for a lash room / studio. I have an idea. I have a crazy idea and it's going to be lit. But yeah, tell me what y'all thinking. But back to the video. Today, like I said, I'm going to be dyeing my hair, dyeing my weave, not my real hair. Dyeing my weave red. And pretty much we're just going to jump right into this video. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys what products I'm going to be using, because I'm just going to have y'all watch me dye the hair. So everything I'm going to be using, I'm going to show y'all real quick. So I'll be using 30 volume developer, the 30 volume developer. And I'm going to be using L'Oreal's High Color hair dye. And I have the color Deep Auburn Red, and I have Fire Hot to mix them and give it, I don't know, I didn't want it to be too bright and I didn't want it to be too burgundy. So I feel like if I mix them, it's gonna come out with a good result. Don't know, haven't tried it before, but we gonna see. And then I also have some black, well, this is darkest brown hair dye for the roots, because when I do make this hair back into a wig, my edges are still gonna be out because it's just a closure. And I'm never dyeing my edges red to match some weave. I'm never dyeing my hair again, should I say. But yeah, and you'll need like a bowl for your hair dye. I have some gloves and I have a little spoolie so I can get close to the roots to get the brown without messing up my lace. But But if I do get a little bit close to the lace, I am going to go ahead and spray some of my Got To Be freeze spray on my closure to give it a layer of protection from the dye so I won't dye my closure. And then lastly, you'll need your hair, your bundles, your wig, whatever you're using. This hair, not just this, but this hair, my closure, and these bundles, I had them for a while now, about, I think we're going on 2 years. Coming up in 2022, it'll be 2 years that I had this hair. It was on a wig, but I deconstructed the wig, and I'm gonna reconstruct the wig, but I'm not showing y'all that. So when I finish this video, I'm gonna be all done up. Everything's gonna be done, but I ain't showing that process. Unless y'all wanna see. Unless y'all wanna see, y'all let me know down below. Okay? But yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. And yeah, just keep on watching, keep on watching, keep on watching. Y'all, I'm so irritated. I just did this voiceover. I had to do it again because I hit the wrong button. But right here in this clip, I am just going ahead and spraying a whole bunch of Got To Be on that closure so it will have a layer of protection from the hair dye, of course. And then we're going to set that aside. And then with your bundles, you want to lay them out flat. And yeah, you just want to lay them out flat and then make sure that you brush them out so the hair dye can be through evenly. Also, you will need some type of protection for wherever surface you're doing the hair dye on. You're going to need some type of protection. So right here I just have 2 bags laying flat on my lashing table, so I wouldn't get any dye on my lash table. And then in this clip, I'm just going ahead and putting in the hair dye into a bowl, getting all the hair dye out and applying the red activator color. And then I went ahead and added some developer. Guys, there is a specific amount of developer it does tell you to use, but I don't listen and I don't have a measuring cup to do all that, so I just eyeballed it. You just don't want it too thick and you don't want it too runny, and just gradually add more developer as you need, or you guys should follow the directions on the box. I am not a licensed cosmetologist. I just think I know what I'm doing, child. And then you want to get some gloves, and also I'm grabbing another bag that I'm just cutting in half so I could use that for my closure, so it can get dyed separately away from the bundles, you know. And then right now, you know, just laying it out, brushing out the closure so we could get all the knots and tangles out the way. That closure is about thick as fuck. Oops, guys, that's a bad word. But anyway, that closure is so thick. I went and separated it a little bit, parted it a little bit, so I can make sure the dye is throughout the hair as much as possible. Guys, there is blonde highlights as you can see in the hair, and I wanted to make sure I got all those highlights covered, because you don't need no blonde sticking out of your red / burgundy hair, because baby, I came out with burgundy even though it looked like it's gonna be red, honey. But yeah, right now I am just slapping on that hair dye all throughout the closure, making sure I get all the strands from the root to the tip. And then I add the dye, I put a layer of dye on, and then I brush it out and then keep it moving, because I feel like that's the best way to make sure that the hair dye is evenly distributed throughout the hair. So basically throughout this whole process, I did the same thing, rinse and repeat. I laid the hair dye on, and then I brushed it through to make sure the product was all throughout. And then when you're done with your closure, you could just go ahead and wrap that up in a little baggie and sit that to the side so that can start processing and doing its thing. Guys, let me tell y'all, once I started putting the hair dye on the bundles itself, I realized that I wasn't gonna have enough dye. Y'all, was so irritated. I had to run all the way out to the store and get more hair dye. Child, I was irked. I was so irked, because you really cannot do these type of things without proper hair dye. Like, you cannot do no dyeing without the proper amount of hair dye that you need, because you know you want it everywhere. And like I keep saying, it's blonde in this hair, and the hair dye needed to be coated thoroughly throughout the hair. So that's just me the whole time, just rinsing and repeating, applying the hair dye, brushing it out, applying the hair dye, brushing it out. I did start pulling tracks from one side after each side was done. You guys are going to see me pull tracks from one side and put them on the other side, brush it out, put on the hair dye over and over again. Bottom line, guys, y'all just want to make sure that hair dye is coated all throughout the hair evenly, and you hit all the spots so you won't have any of the previous hair color poking out anywhere, because honey, that ain't cute. So this is the hair done, and then once I was done with that, I went ahead and wrapped it up in my bag. And y'all, I just wrapped it up in the bag and I let that process for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I took it out, rinsed it out, washed it. y'all, this is the hair done. I made it onto a wig. I made it onto a cap, made a wig, a closure wig. And yeah, I like the color. I like the luster. And y'all, when I tell y'all this hair is old as hell, it's old as hell. Old as hell. Like, oh, and y'all still see it's still silky, smooth, shiny. Has all the body in the world. Everything. But yeah, y'all, this is how the hair color came out. Definitely not as light as I wanted it to be, but I'm gonna work with it. I might re-dye it later, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. But overall, this was a fairly easy process, being that it took 1 day pretty much for me to dye it. Yeah, I probably should let it process longer. Y'all, I don't know. Either way it goes, the color came out okay. I like it. I like how it is. Hair is soft, flowy, got a wig, period. That's all that matters. Yeah, y'all, I think that's all I got. Stay tuned. I have a couple video ideas coming soon. I still have some videos that I just need to edit and post for y'all, but I'm hella slacking. But I'm getting it together slowly but surely. But anyway, you guys, like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and tell a friend to come tune in with us. Okay, y'all can have a seat. Y'all can have a seat, have several seats with me. Okay, period. Again, you guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.